All right. Hey guys, welcome to St. Pete Time Bank Podcast. This is your lovely host, Ramona Brayboy. I'm here with Senor Robin Greenfield. He's an amazing dude that likes to do good things. And he also likes plants and he's a time banker. So you
Yes.
might have heard of him online. I don't know if you're into gardening, stuff like that. He's pretty popular, so I heard.
hmm
And I would say he's been very helpful in my mission. So we'll start off with each guest just by asking, what is it about yourself that you'd like to share with the time banker, something they need to know about who you are?
Sure. Well, I'm glad to be here on the podcast with you, Ramona. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited.
My pleasure.
I'm really excited to talk about the Deuces Food Forest, but we're going to get to that. We've got some really
Me
fun
too.
volunteer events coming up. Um, well, actually, we just finished one today, and we've
That's
got one coming
right.
up, but
Yes.
we're going to save that for a minute. Um, I guess I would just say, one of the 10 years ago I was living a pretty typical like US American lifestyle. I was very focused on material possessions, financial wealth. I had a goal of being a millionaire by the time I was 30. I'm 36 and I have $400, so I took a big change of plans. And basically the reason why is I learned that the way that I was living was causing so much destruction. There was so much inequity and so much injustice in the American dream, which I learned is really the world's nightmare through our capitalism and consumerism and colonialism. And a big part of all that was money. Learning about our financial system and how our taxes and the big banks fund the military industrial complex and the prison industrial complex, like
Right.
all through our money. And at the same time, just the amount of destruction. So it was about 10 years ago I decided to really transform my life, and a big part of that was removing myself as much as possible from the monetary system. And that meant connecting with community, connecting with myself, connecting with our plant and animal relatives, learning skills, sharing with others. And it's been a journey of that unlearning and relearning.
Yeah.
And the St. Pete Time Bank and other time banks are an incredible resource of breaking free from the consumer-based system.
That's right. It's a revolutionary act. That's right. We're not bartering things. We're not bartering time. You're not directly tied to paying back somebody who did something good for you. You can't overdraft. Okay, say it again. Can't overdraft. That means you don't have to have money in the time bank in order to get time from your neighbors, family, and friends that might sign up for this free service with the city of St. Pete that Robin Greenfield has also been a part of. He doesn't live here because he's, a superstar. He's on the road and stuff like that. He's on tour, y'all. So, he's only here for a while. But I said, once a time banker, always a time banker. Okay.
Yes.
So none of your accounts are disabled unless you disabled it yourself personally. You are enabled. So take this time. If you don't log on, like myself, you hate logging in and remembering passwords, go ahead and try it out right now. Get yourself active. So how did you find out about the St. Pete Time Bank?
Well, 2 years ago, I lived here in St. Pete. 2021 spring, I moved here, and I was doing some volunteer work here. I was starting some community initiatives. We were working on Gardens for the People and community fruit trees and the Free Seed Project. And I don't remember who told me about the St. Pete Time Bank, but it was an incredible resource for both finding volunteers to help out with the initiatives, and then for us to connect with other things that are happening in the community. And just recently, I actually had someone sew up my shirt for me on the St. Pete Time Bank.
Look at that.
You can see these little stitches on here.
I love it. Conservation.
And these shorts, actually, of someone on the St. Pete Time Bank sewed up.
Wow.
They sewed up my pockets. I didn't want pockets anymore. I'm a pocketless man.
Wow. Pocketless man. That's new.
And
okay.
so she patched up my shorts. And so, yeah, I love the time bank.
Hey, look at the time bank. So make sure you guys check it out. All you got to do is say that you're interested, do a little orientation, and then boom, you're in the time bank.
You are removing the monetary aspects of your life and connecting with your community.
Yes. And also, just so you know, you will get a time bank credit that you can self-log right now for yourself by watching this podcast, liking it, or sharing it, or also commenting on it or calling in. All right. So, what are some things that you offer on the time bank or would like to get on the time bank, whichever you feel like to share first?
At the moment,
hypothetically speaking, if you were going to, you can put it out right now.
Right now would be the 23rd of April,
Yes.
which is 10 days from today. It's Sunday, the day after Earth Day.
Yeah. We are going to be having the Sunshine Fresh Market at the Deuces Food Forest, which we did have a special event today. Thank you guys for everybody who was involved. It was super amazing. We're having round 2, April 23rd, which is a Sunday, 3 to 6 p.m. at 1335 22nd Street South, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33712.
Yes.
So make sure you come out because we're doing a Keep Pinellas Beautiful cleanup. We're going to be doing tree plantings. We're going to be putting community garden beds in. We're going to be having classes. You're going to be teaching a class, right?
Yeah. So we'll be building up the Deuces Food Forest.
Exactly. So there's going to be giveaways, plant swaps, seed swaps, all sorts of cool stuff.
Yes. And I will be teaching a little class on how to turn your yard into a garden.
Yes.
So for those of you who are wanting to learn how to grow food here in the St. Pete area, throughout Florida, if you're wanting to break free from the grocery store and grow your own food, it's going to be a great event to come to, because not only will you learn some skills, not only will you be able to help build up the Deuces Food Forest, but you build up your community.
Exactly. And I can't tell you how fulfilling this whole experience has been. I always tell them I'm a baby gardener, but just to see people donating plants, people that you don't even know, like, at all, that have no particular vested interest in you per se, to come out of the woodworks and just bless you with plants, with time, with energy, with knowledge. It's just such an amazing thing. And then you learn how you're already interconnected, because a lot of people will be like, oh, I know so and so, and oh yeah, I know, it's like we're so close yet so far away. So something about getting out there with that fresh air, getting grounded. You're always walking around barefoot, right? You gotta tell them about your life.
Never have shoes.
Yes, honey.
In fact, at the moment, I don't even own shoes.
Okay, see, he's about that life. All right. And he's doing like some toilet paper tissue.
Oh yeah, actually, if you do want to come out,
situation.
Gulfport, April 28th, St. Pete, April 29th. I'm launching the Grow Your Own Toilet Paper Plant initiative, where you can come out, meet me. I'll be sitting on the compost toilet at the downtown Gulfport in front of Sumitra, and then at the St. Pete Saturday Market on the 29th.
Alrighty then.
And I will not be naked. I will not be pooping in the toilet. Don't worry, I will have my pants on. But next to me, I'll have the toilet paper plant, blue spur flower. And it's a beautiful, soft, it's the Charmin of the garden. That's
the scientific name?
Yes.
How do you say it?
Blue spur flower is the common name.
Blue spur flower.
Plecranthus barbatus is the genus and species.
He knows his stuff.
And so come out and you can make a donation and get some cuttings to take home to grow your own toilet paper.
That's so cool. Yeah, I actually got some cuttings waiting on me, to get them together. It's going to be my second go around. I'm very interested in growing it, because I noticed that if you grow it well, it does take off. It is very soft. Yes. I can validate that for you. So you don't have to worry about clogging the toilet anymore. Just use compost. All right.
And it puts a beautiful purple flower out. It's called the blue spur flower, but it's actually a purple flower that attracts hummingbirds. It's in the mint family, so it's got a nice minty smell.
Wow.
In Brazil, it's called boldo, and they use it for toilet paper. They use it for toilet paper too, but they make tea from it. Not if you use it for toilet paper.
Okay.
You make tea from the leaves that you're not using for toilet paper, and it's used for upset stomach.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. How many uses? You
Oh,
can make tea, you can wipe yourself, all this cool
well,
stuff.
it works good for like the eyes and blowing the nose. It's an incredible plant.
Really?
So
So,
do come
see,
out.
what do you think people were using before we had grocery stores? There
Oh,
was stuff out here. So,
yes.
you're all about living off the grid, right? Tell people more about that whole 10 days, I'm offline, all that good stuff.
Well, as soon as we get off this call,
Yes, he's got
before it
somewhere to
gets
be,
dark,
y'all.
I got a bike home. I'm actually camping out in Clam Bayou, but don't come looking for me. I'm on one of the islands for a little while.
Okay.
I'm here until...
Don't go boating out to the islands in the dark looking for Robin. He ain't trying to be found.
Save it for daytime if you're coming. And if you come, bring some cookies, please, or some brownies. Something, some sort of housewarming gift. But yeah, no, definitely big focus is living simply. And, one of the things that people think about like living simply is they think about giving up things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not about giving up. It's about tuning into our communities. And again, like the St. Pete Time Bank, it's like we don't all need our own lawnmower. We don't all need our own car. We don't all need our own anything. If we come together as community, we can have all of our needs met without needing to work 40 hours a week to earn everything ourselves. And I'm a big advocate of that.
Absolutely. And I think it really helps with mental health issues too, because I think that you're going to be thinking about how people are depending on you and counting on you and looking forward to seeing you. And it makes you feel warm and good and like that you have a place in the world that's positive. So it's great to come out of your shell. I know a lot of us who like to stay indoors, it's like, oh, you mean sweat and bugs and dirt? I think not. But just come show your beautiful face.
Yes.
All right? Because you'll end up actually wanting to stay longer than you thought you would. And
yes.
We also have some really amazing food. We'll have healthy options in terms of vegan food. It's a $22 suggested donation to VIN that helps us cover different things like with the plantings and waterings.
So free to show up, but if you're selling something, right?
It's a suggested 22 to VIN, but we will not shut you down. Like today we had a vendor and it was totally for free, so it was pretty cool.
Nice.
And he sponsored my lunch. So hey, thank you guys. Feeding, and we're giving away pigeon peas.
Oh, yes.
Right? We had a mall. They got the Food Forest survival kit that they're going to be putting out on the 23rd. So lots of cool things for you to learn about.
So I would say if you want, just come out. We've probably said everything. And if you want a little more of me and Ramona, then come out and share a hug and a hello and plant some stuff.
That's right.
And grow your community.
Exactly. Learn how to be self-sufficient so you're not dependent on the grocery store.
Yes.
Imagine when COVID happened, if the grocery store wasn't open, what would you do?
You can grow your own teepee too.
That's right. Exactly. The first thing that sold out was toilet paper, which is so random. So grow your own food, grow your own TP, and check us out on Sunshine Fresh Market on Facebook. I'm also Ramona Elizabeth on Facebook, Natural Vanity on IG. Where can they find you?
You can find me the 23rd at the Food Forest.
Yes, honey. He's off the grid until then. So if you want to see Robin Greenfield while he's here in St. Pete, make sure you're there at the event. All right. Thank you guys so much. And stay tuned for the next St. Pete Time Bank podcast.
All right. Love you all very much.
Much love.
See ya.